Tommy Lee cried when he went to the police station. And this is what Tommy Lee said while he was crying. He said, "Why every time I rise, you try to bring me down?" Addressing specifically that police individual, Tommy Lee asked him, "My client is being used as a scapegoat and he has lost over $100 million in revenue because there are some cops out there who are locking down his shows. Every time the man keep a show, them show up and lock down the venue. Tommy Lee Sparta has been detained since Tuesday under the current state of public emergency in St. James, and he can be held for 90 days without being charged." Now, people, remember, Tommy Lee live at Kingston, The man stay away from Mobile. So when you get an order that's saying you need to turn yourself in all the way in a Mobile, now remember the part of Kingston that he is in, no state of emergency is there. So if them hold on upon him deso, then they couldn't detain him under the SOE rules. But they told him he had to report to St. James, and he reported there, and they held him there, and there is where state of emergency is on the go. So they were able to hold him under those rules and conditions, and because of that, legally, he can be held there without being charged for up to 90 days. Now, Joe Williams says the young man's presentation is the cause of his many demise. One may be from the hood, but never let people tell you about you forget where you come from. Negative statement. No use crying now with the demon personification, gang affiliation, lottery scam, etc. Can't blame them, even though you may very well be targeted. Rebrand yourself, my youth. That's what your thing should be all about. Also advise you, if you're truly innocent, hopefully you overcome this. And in that same breath, they actually demonize him. And we've spoken about that before, where we say, don't expect peace and tranquility in Jamaica if you are an artist and your image is demonic. Even you call yourself Uncle Demon. You understand? The Jamaica is a churchical place, and they will use that to destroy you, because in their mind, they're destroying the devil out of their society. Someone who has come to promote demonic behaviors or demonic symbols, demonic image, demonic ways, the whole gang affiliation and lotto scamming part. This is stuff that they have put out in the media consistently over and over and over. Now, Tommy Lee himself has also said, look, you grow up with people, right? Born and raised in the same community. Me know you from before we could talk. We got basic school together. We grew up from we idea we need. I went my way in life, you went your way in life. When we link up, we're still friends. But it so happened that you have a different life from me, right? That is the reason why he stays away. But they are just saying guilty by association could be the worst thing, but not that he's actively involved in any gangs, right? Now, another person, Michelle, says, this is what happens all the time. Law enforcement catches the criminals and murderers. Lawyers, for the love of money, discriminate the policing of the force that they always wrong. No evidence and a whole bag of big talk. Then them go to court with all the talk. The judge too let go the criminals. How can crime stop when the police them fulfill for them job and the money lovers them let them go? Let us stop blame police, saying that they're not doing enough. They are more than doing it. Now, many times, them carry in this man and him go free. How many times them carry him in and him go free? All right, here is my thing about that. I am asking this question seriously. When is Jamaica going to start actually policing, like real policing? For instance, a lot of us want justice, including myself, at all times. And if you're guilty of crimes, then you should be punished. Right? But the whole idea of allowing the police to have this kind of a power where them just pick up somebody anytime, bring them in, lock them up, and there is no proof at all of what they are being accused of. How can we justify this? So my advice to the police in Jamaica would be this. If you really have something against this man that is legitimate, not no personal vendetta, legitimate, you claim you're doing investigations and ongoing investigations and you're gathering intelligence, put that information together in a folder, build a solid case. You guys have been on Tommy Lee's trail for years now and still haven't caught the man doing anything. Put everything together in a folder, evidence, statement, recorded statements, so on, even if the people afraid to show them face, because we've done that before as in Jamaica as well, where the witnesses are too afraid to show their face and either the case get thrown out or the witness is allowed to give a statement recorded and be allowed to be anonymous. Do something other than keep picking up the man and locking him up and then eventually letting him go. It makes the police in Jamaica look bad. It really makes them look like they do have a personal vendetta against Tommy Lee. Now, I could talk about the D-Angel thing now. I don't know. It's like, boy, the Angel is a grown woman. She can do what she wants to do. Apparently, it seems, though, that music is not selling, and I mean under the whole COVID-19 thing, you know, no shows now keep, and most artists make their money, the bigger part of their money, from actually performing at live events, right? Live engagements is where their money come from, most of it anyway. And no live event now keep, because we cannot gather anywhere unless we are in groups of 10 or less, and these kind of things. So I guess the money dry up. Or the Angel said the money slipping and she's saying no, she got to do something else. So there's this thing out there called OnlyFans. And I don't know if y'all know about it yet. OnlyFans. There are lots of ways to make money online and OnlyFans is one of them. A lot of women nowadays are making a little change on OnlyFans, you know. But here's the thing about OnlyFans. On OnlyFans, you have to show body parts and you have to do things that you don't normally do outside of the outside world. So a person like the Angel now, you can't go OnlyFans to go see her sing, because you can see her sing on any video she has on YouTube, on any show you've ever attended where she performed, and she is a entertainer performer, so she does shows. So you're not going to OnlyFans to go see that. She not give you a private concert. Well, she probably will give a private concert, but it won't be about singing. So a lot of these females are actually going there showing body parts. The whole of the pum-pum out the door, them in a G-string twerking, or get completely naked, and all these things. Here's my thing with the Angel. She have a son, right? The Angel has a son with Beanie Man. She has a son. People who don't know the backstory don't know that the Angel used to be with Bounty Killer. And then the Angel ended up with Beanie Man. And Bounty Killer and Beanie Man were rivals for years, but also are two legends in the reggae dancehall music industry. Now people are saying, boy, I saw Jamaica Small make she left Bounty end up with Beanie, or maybe it's because they were in the same circle as entertainers. End of the day, she has a son, and I don't know. I would feel some type of way because her son is not small. It's not like she can say, I'm doing these things. And even though the internet saved things and it's going to be around for years, my son can grow up and still run into that picture. But right now he's little and he doesn't understand. So I'm securing the bag, meaning I'm getting the money so we can get a nice house and send him go a good school and fat up the bank account. So 10, 20 years from now, when he's fully grown, I don't have to be doing those things anymore. That could be her excuse, right? But check this out. The youth not little like that anymore. All right. Is a big man now. And he can probably see these things. Because these kids nowadays have access to the internet and everybody has a smartphone. So suppose him go log on now, find some way to log on, or even just go on Instagram, where I saw it. Cause me never got OnlyFans to go see it. Me go up on Instagram to go see it. So if her child now, I mean, if I went to Instagram and saw my mother drip up her pum pum in a little sheer white panty, yo, the Angel show the right jaw and the left cheek And the only thing that was not shown on that Virginia was the clitoris and the lips. But the two jaw them hang out on both sides. Now this is, I mean, you can take naked pictures or take sexy pictures and still remain a certain way. If you know what I mean. Hide some parts. But the whole of that pum pum that was showing. Now, the youth, they must feel some type of way to actually get on social media and see his mom like that. It would be very interesting to hear what the angel had to say about that as far as her son is concerned. I mean, she don't owe me no explanation, and I don't think she owe y'all any explanation at all either. But she definitely going to have to explain to her son if he comes across that. Or maybe her son is growing up in a different world than we are, and he already understands that mommy is an entertainer, daddy is an entertainer, and they do stuff outside the norm. I don't know. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Are you gonna go check out her secret? Are you gonna go check out her site, or do you think that this behavior is distasteful and she shouldn't do it and all these things? And what also do you think about Lee Sparta? Do you think the police them handling it right, or do you think that there's a vendetta against this artist? It's SoFlo TV, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section below as usual. And go subscribe to my other channel, which is Brainflow TV on YouTube as well. I'm out. Peace.